Well, good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana weather. I want to bring you a quick forecast update tonight. We do have another chance of light snow tomorrow. I want to bring you sort of up to speed on the latest here. You can see radar in motion here. We've got a disturbance moving to our north, bringing some accumulating snow up to where they really don't need any more accumulation. They were hammered with snow over the weekend, and they are certainly getting some more of that again. But out to our west, you see this little disturbance starting to fire up here. That's going to plow our way tomorrow, and that'll be the system that brings us the chance for some accumulating snow for us. Just stopping this here, let me put the storm reports on here for you. You can see up here, not a huge accumulations, but an inch or two accumulating up here. Not that much in accumulation going on here out with this system just yet, but it is going to get itself a little bit more organized. Let's time it out on future radar. There it is tomorrow, but let's go ahead and time it out. So there's that snow tonight moving on out to our north. We stay dry during the day tomorrow until tomorrow evening rolls in. Here is about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, here comes 6 o'clock, starting to get down into our area. Notice some green shades are mixing in with that as well. I do believe at the start some of us could see a little bit of rain as before it transitions into snow. We're going to go temperatures up into the mid 40s tomorrow afternoon, but as that snow approaches with the cold front, temperatures are going to crash behind it pretty darn quickly. And then as you can see, by the time we hit 7 p.m., then 8 p.m., everybody is in the accumulating here, and then really by midnight, everybody is at least out of the accumulation as far as the snow is gone, according to the high resolution NAM. Certainly not the only model we'll look at, but certainly one of them that we will. Let me just show you this really quickly as well. Temperatures with the high res NAM, we actually go up to the mid to even borderline upper 40s across the area here tomorrow afternoon, but then quickly as that snow and cold front starts to approach us, here we are by 5 p.m. By 6 p.m., the snow is nearing our area, and we're already down into the mid-30s. So you can see, again, we're crashing pretty quickly. And by the time the snow moves in, here is 7 p.m. and then 8 p.m. We're down below freezing across the area, moving down into the 20s. So it does look like it'll be cold enough for this to stick, or at least some of it. Now, the good thing about this is it's a clipper system. Clipper systems are not notoriously known to be a very big snow producers, but we can see some overachievers sometimes. Let me show you sort of what the other models are saying. Here is the GFS's indication. About 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you can see there is the swath of snow up to our northwest. It starts to move in. Here's by 7 p.m. that night. So it's a little bit slower in the timing on this and what the high resolution NAM is. And by the time 1 a.m. comes, we still got snow around the area, and then it's gone by the time, long gone, by the time 7 a.m. the next morning comes in. So again, the idea, it's going to be a late evening with the GFS, and then it's the same idea here. By 7 p.m. we got some knocking on the doorstep here for the Canadian model as well. You can see it mixes in potentially with a little bit of rain before transitioning to all snow for us during the late evening into the early overnight hours as well. Let's talk about accumulations. Get an idea. The models are not gung-ho about accumulations by any means. So here we are. This first light gray shade down here would be just a dusting. This is about a half inch here. This first gray, this other darker gray shade here, about an inch. So really, you're looking about a half inch to an inch area-wide accumulation across the area, according to the high-resolution NAM. Similar here, a half inch to maybe an inch at most across the area on the GFS. Canadian in a very similar, only maybe even a dusting to a half inch up to an inch, maybe closer towards Bloomington. So you get the idea. Just not a whole lot going on with this system. In general, if I were going to put some snow totals with it, I like the high res NAM. It has done a very good job the past couple of snows handling things. So really, if we were going to put a total on this on our own, I would say maybe up to 1 inch could be what we could expect. Could it be an overproducer? Maybe isolated 2-inch amounts. Could be possible. I wouldn't rule it out, but certainly it's not a huge thing for us to look forward to at this point. Not a big storm maker. Now, beyond that, in the later in the extended period here, high pressure takes over for Thursday. Gives us a partly to mostly sunny sort of a day. That moves off, and then we got more systems moving in up to our north by the time the weekend comes through. Sunday looks like it could be a mess. Another little clipper system moves in, but it looks like the snow stays to our north in this one. GFS breaks out some showers around the area, and just very quickly showing you the Canadian has the same idea as well, only the Canadian would actually break out some rain and some freezing rain around the area. So that's something that we'll keep an eye on. Doesn't look like snow at this point, but I wouldn't rule out this far out the placement on that being right. I would say it could be a rain, ice, or snow event. It doesn't look huge anyway. It's pretty moisture starved, to be completely honest. These are very light shades, so nothing we'll get too worked up about at this point. Just know that this possibility exists. Let's go ahead and take a look then at your 10-day forecast. Go to southernindianaweather.com. Partly cloudy and down to about freezing tonight. It's not going to be that cold of a night. Going up to the mid-40s tomorrow. I'm going to prog 44 for our high temperature. Again, some rain possible late afternoon or some light snow. It's possible it's all snow. That's still some question marks to be worked out, but as that cold front moves through, will very quickly fall off after that. Snow showers are likely as we get into the evening hours, say from maybe about 6, 7 p.m. onward. Snow accumulating up to an inch or so, isolated higher amounts. Really cold for Thursday, only up to 26 for your high behind that next Arctic cold front. Then a warming trend slowly after that, and hey, up to the mid-40s again by the weekend. That's nice. Again, Sunday, there's a chance of some rain or some light snow showers, very much in question, so we put this with a big question mark at this point. But beyond that, nothing really big coming down in the system that I don't see anything that's going to be major accumulating snow or rain factors at this point. Just a couple of minor systems, but a little bit of light snow for tomorrow night. So for you snow lovers, at least it's something to be excited about. A little bit of snow is better than nothing. All right, that is it for tonight's video, folks. I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite. Have a great night, and I'll have updates throughout the day on Wednesday as a storm approaches. Don't forget, by the way, to download our mobile app. Go to Southern. You can just search for southernindianaweather.com on your Google Play for your Android or tablets, or you can search southernindianaweather.com in your iPhone store. Great interactive radar that you can track things live with this. Take care, folks.